However, this will be the last little bit of today's stream. Resume the game? Sure. Ah, there it is! Hey, how many of you were here for my World of Final Fantasy playthrough? Dad! Dad, are you okay? Dad, I'm sorry, this is all my fault! Faye, you've returned to your own self, you've become one? Yes, thanks to you all. If all of you hadn't called out to me... the time stone is in Doctor Strange. Faye! Dad! Don't worry, this is good. This is, after all, Dad! You and I must become one! Huh? Graf, what's going on? I reached the limit of my body, the body I possessed on that day 3 years ago. I required a body that would tide me over until your true awakening. That is why I acquired the body of your father. Regardless of your awakening, you're merging in the inherited memories that you had acquired. There was no way for you to know of this, since you had lost your memory of that point. At the point in which I merged with your father. Impossible! What about Wise Man? What about Father? Of course, they were just parts of me. I couldn't hold on to Khan totally. His ego was far stronger than I imagined. When my control weakened, he showed himself to you as Wise Man. Ugh! You have awakened. This body is now useless to me. Now I must return to my original body, the reincarnation of my body that you inhabit. Stop it, Dad! I hear you, Faye. You see, he and I are one. I am Khan. Khan is me. So he has become one with me, so you too should open your heart and unite with me. Then we can go on to eliminate everything. No! I can't allow you to control me! Protecting your master? Then so be it. I'll merge with both of you and your machine then. Now come, Faye, fight me! It's no use. I know you're Lacan and that you're a part of me, but that doesn't change you being my father. I could never really fight you. You're so naive! Why don't you understand that your naivety is what killed Sophia, what killed your mother, Karen? I already know that. That's why I swore never to run away again. That I must rescue Ellie. So don't get in my way. Wake up! Open your eyes, Father! Lacan! If that's the case, then fight me. Fight me! I can't! I see. Then there is no choice. Huh? Since you are so unwilling to fight, I believe I'll have to use them as bait. Stop it! Don't we have the same memories? Can't you also remember that sadness you felt back then? Why then? Why must you destroy everything? If we stop Deus, won't this all be over? You still don't understand. Even after your contact with the Existence, I came to understand after my contact with the Existence that even if Deus was destroyed, as long as humans still inhabit this land, Mayang, Alaim, will be born time and again. That all living things may as well perish along with Deus itself. That's the only path to freedom. The path that releases us from this eternal cycle of life, the tragedies of history, and the spell of fate. Once I awaken Deus as a weapon, I'll obliterate all living things. Then I'll use your awakened self and that machine to return everything to nothing. That's what I concluded. Mayang and Alaim are not just Deus' mouthpieces. That woman is its main body. Why can't you see that? That's not true. She gave her life for me by shielding me from harm. Her eyes weren't Mayang's. Mother came back at that last moment. Mayang, Mother, even Ellie, we're all humans born on this planet. Deus doesn't matter. You'll see. I'll bring Ellie back. Father, no, Graf, Lacan, if you won't back down... Never! Then I have no choice. The time has come to truly become one. True, Welltell. I like how you get to go first. That's rude. Oh, I missed! Go fucking figure! Anyway, how many of you watched my World of Final Fantasy playthrough? I had him by 39. None of you who are here for that? Really? Huh. Well, never mind then. Go 10x. It was before your time. Join for Dragon Quest Builders? I think that was right after World of Final Fantasy, actually. Maybe? Why don't you finish me off? If you don't get rid of me, then you cannot get what you want. It's alright, Dad. I understand. You are not Graf. You are my father, you and Graf are one. Your will and purpose never change. I knew that once we fought. But let's stop now. Our objective should be the same. It's the same as our becoming one. We don't have to fight. Oh, what? My body! Zohar is after you. The last piece to combine with the Deus system. It seeks to unify with you, the first, to have been divided from it. What? This is what Lacan wanted all along. After all, I'm an imperfect existence. It was inevitable that it would come to this, considering that had happened in the past. Lacan's imperfect secondary contact with the wave existence split his personality into two. Eventually his body died, but the original Lacan transmigrated, bringing the destiny of becoming the contact with him. He was reborn as your present body. The remaining persona, just as desires, lived on separately by possessing the bodies of others. That is Graf, that is me. I may have inherited Lacan's will, but I am not the same as the contact Lacan. It is impossible for me to make real contact. There would be no true melding and release. Even though our bodies may be different, I am still half of you. That fact remains. Although I am imperfect, I can merge temporarily with Zohar, and thus may be able to buy you some time. This is the only way I can be one with you. It does look like it's not coming down his nose. This is all I can do. This Deus system will start again to look for you. Before then, you have to destroy the newly perfected Deus and this Zohar modifier. You're the only one that can destroy the physical barrier that encases God's body. Dad! As you said, that was Karen. Through many generations, Mayang is beginning to break free from her bonds. Now that Elaine has merged with Deus, she has all her memories back. All the memories from her original birth as the contact's complement up to her current transmigration. That includes all of the lives she has lived as Mayang, and her substitutes, over the centuries. And of course, that includes your mother's memories too. Mother's memories? Faye, cut away all binds on mankind. You should be able to do that now. Save her, and all the other women bound with her. I'm begging you, Faye! True Welltail's a pretty cool gear too, though. His name is True Space, apparently. Fluffy McFluff taught me that. Yeah, they should have. What's this? This pendant. Is this Sophia's? Or my mother's? It's nothing. I'm just talking to myself. I'm sorry for all the trouble I've caused for everyone. Thank you all so much. Anyway, let's get going. There's little time left now. For me and for our planet. Yep, for him and for their planet. What is this place? This is where it all started. This is our genesis. Well, we know humans were born here. Long ago, Deus crash-landed on this planet in an interplanetary colony ship. In order to revive itself someday, Deus attached the Zohar modifier's core. After this core unit came down here, a single woman awoke and arose from out of it. She's the mother of all humanity. After she awoke, she used all her power to bear several beings. These would become the ancestors of the whole of humanity. These were the Emperor and the Gazelle Ministry. Finally, she gave birth to the replicas of herself to be humanity's caretakers. Two selves, the human mother and the weapon. The subject and the complement. That is Ellie and Mayang. I, the sole survivor from the colony ship, met Ellie and everything started from there. The land of Genesis. Kadomini. This is the place. Yeah, but Faye, even with your shared fate with Deus, why do you have such ancient memories? Usually human memories can't be passed down through the generations. Humans do not normally have the ability to compress and store memories in their introns. But Ellie and I, and Mayang, are different. Due to our connection with the wave existence, that is, due to Zohar's ability to change possible phenomena, we can clearly store data in our introns. In other words, we can leave behind memories to be inherited by our descendants. Just as the wave existence is bound inside of Zohar, the information is affixed to me, so to speak, by some of the power of the wave existence. Then this is the form from when Ellie and Mang were still one being. This is the first woman of our world. Ugh, she looks hideous. Our mother. So, if we destroy that Zohar thing, everything will be over, right? Yes. The source of our ether powers and the source of our power for our generators that make our gears work, it all comes from the Zohar modifier engine, which can control any potential phenomenon. If we destroy it, Deus and the Seraph Angels will all be deactivated. And then we can also be able to freeze Ellie, who has become bound to the Deus weapon system as Mayang. Right, Faye? Yeah, that's what the wave existence said. But then there's the downside. It will also mean that we will no longer be able to use our gears or our ether powers anymore. What are those Seraph Angels all about anyway? That odd appearance, as if they lack something, as if they were neither living beings nor mere weapons. Zohar senses the human consciousness and incarnates the Seraph. Human consciousness. Zohar itself involves the principle of uncertainty. The observer's perception of Zohar determines the entity it actually becomes. In other words, I believe that those angels are incarnations of the spirits of people. The people who have been absorbed by Deus to become parts of it. So that merit... What merit is there in gaining and eliminating all civilization? Is it for some kind of hatred for those humans who have survived? Of course not. Those people who were created and assimilated as parts of Deus would not have such intentions. Try to remember what Ellie said when she became Mayang said. The creations of God will someday be a hindrance. That is why they must be eliminated. Yes! That is why Merkaba is being used to begin the destruction. But Deus is not following his programming of exterminating all of civilization. The Seraphs, which are terminal interface weapons of Deus, are using their bodies composed of nanomachines to absorb massive numbers of people regardless of whether they are dead or alive. It is not discriminating between mutant and non-mutant people. This is highly peculiar. That is the absolute opposite of what it's supposed to be doing. Maybe there aren't enough parts? That is unlikely. Aside from those bodies that were destined to be parts for it, Deus, who has already acquired the abilities of the nanomachines, can just use any material to construct its body. It's obvious it has other intentions in mind. Those intentions, Krellian has called Deus the Mother. If God is the Mother, then those motives are coming from the Great Mother, impeding the growth of its child, enveloping it to bring the child back to its womb to become one with it. That is its motive. Such a program does not exist within its design, though. It was probably given this unique will by someone, either from Ellie, who has merged with Deus, or... Either way, it doesn't change the fact that we have to fight. Regardless of what their intentions are, the problem is how we are supposed to deal with them. You think we can do it in our current state? This secret battleship, Excalibur, will also take part in the final battle. Additionally, the military potential of the surface forces will assemble here. Even if it can put together such a massive force, we still have the problem with the main armament of the Merkaba. We need to know how to take that out. As long as we don't do that... Merkava's ultra-long-range cannon has the ability to vaporize any substance. On top of that, they have the barrier around their perimeter that nullifies all attacks. We've fought against the Merkava many times to try to stop its onslaught. However, we cannot even get close to it, hence we have to withdraw every time. Damn it, no matter how much we want to save Ellie, if we can't get inside the Merkava, it's meaningless. To add to that, there's the problem of those Seraphs. They function as the terminal interface weapons as close defense. I can easily say that their attack power is equivalent to the Omnigear class. They even have regenerative ability due to the nanomachines. Don't be concerned about that. I was able to obtain some data from Xenogears. You see, Xenogears has mutagenically evolved due to his contact with Zoha. Using the data, all of your new gears ought to be completed soon. Additionally, all the other weapons and armaments being modified to implement the dissembler device. Dissembler device? In contrast to the nano-assemblers, which create matter to repair with, the dissemblers have the ability to dismantle and destroy matter. They can even deactivate the nanomachines' restoring abilities by disengaging their repair programs. This should be sufficiently effective against the Deus Seraphs. Welcome back, Disney. Love Disney. Alright, even if we can deal with the angels, just how are we going to deal with that Merkava? We can't get close to the thing. There is no such thing as a perfect defense. There is a way. Look over here. Merkava's main gun requires a 1.2 second intervals to reload because of its tremendous output. Upon firing, although it will only be sectional, there will be a portion of the barrier that will be opened. There's a 1.8 second delay before the barrier reforms in that area. If we can use this window of time to target and destroy that cannon, it will be impossible to close in on it. If we can get close enough, we can break through the gravitational spatial correction. Well, this is the rough idea. Unfortunately, we don't have such a long-range cannon that could acquire a target in such a brief time frame. So what are you saying is we just need to shut that annoying cannon up, right? You want to go head on into the Merkava? Now you're being reckless again. That's suicide. No, listen, we're not going to just rush in. The Aegis 4 and this Excalibur are also equipped with barriers. That's what we'll use. Although only for a short time, we can withstand a direct hit from Merkava's main cannon. Then we can close in on and watch for that part of the barrier to go down and then destroy the cannon. How long will our barrier last? About 20 or so seconds. That's all? It wouldn't matter how fast we fly. In that amount of time, we'll be without a barrier before we can get within firing range. And those numbers are valid only if the generator is at full drive, right? You can only get those numbers if we sacrifice all of their output and propulsion. I'm not suggesting we go in with guns blazing knowing we're going to lose. We're going to physically put a lid on it directly. As you've said, the Aegis 4 and Excalibur's barriers can't sufficiently defend against Merkava's attack. At least with one generator, that is. Meaning we can defend against the Merkava with twice the amount of time. 40 seconds if we couple two generators together. This way we can make it to the heart of Merkava. Then what about the propulsion? Just hear me out. I like how Chichu's in the captain's seat. Yes and no, Faye. This is what we do. First, we transform my Yggdrasil into heavy assault mode and load it on the Excalibur so that we can couple the generators. By doing that, we can reduce the energy usage down to just supporting hull of the ship and generating the barrier. This will allow most of the energy to be devoted to generating the barrier. Next, shift the barrier from the full front and focus it to where a single point where their main strike will make cannon will make its strike. Now for movement. First off, we develop a barrier by engaging Excalibur's generator to the maximum. For propulsion during that time, we will install the Yggdrasil, those large solid rockets we got from the runes of the mass driver. When Excalibur barriers expire, we'll use the Yggdrasil 4's generator to develop a barrier. Then we'll also detach the solid rockets and shift into Excalibur into conventional flight. Using this method, we can get right in Merkava's face. After it fires, it'll be defenseless. During this time, we'll block the muzzle of Merkava's cannon with Excalibur's bow ram, upon which we should have 0.67 seconds. With the cannon fire of the Excalibur, we'll destroy the Aegis 4's slave generator and incapacitate the Merkava along the way, and then we break through. That's what the plan is all about. The combination of the barriers of both ships storming the Merkava. The timing of the cannon fire of the Excalibur, these are all going to be crucial. Mess up any of these, and the consequences are going to be severe. Hence, it'll be necessary to have both crews in sync with each other. That's why I'd like to place Sig in command of the Excalibur. I have no qualms with that. What do you think, Queen? Will you lend us your battleship? Since there appears to be no other alternatives, let us go with that. Please use it as you see fit. But are we not cutting it uncomfortably close? When you calculate the arrival time and the barrier generation time, you will see what I mean. One minor mishap will put us in a situation where we could run out of barrier power before our arrival. Also, we will be devoting both generators to keeping the barriers up. Won't that leave us without perimeter defenses? We won't stand a chance if we get engaged by the Seraphanes on our flight way to Merkava. Probably 3 hours ago. We'll hold them off. You can count on us. You guys just concentrate on taking out that main cannon. Thanks! We're counting on you. Alright, everywhere. Everywhere else has been taken out. This is the only place that's left. This is going to be the true final battle. I didn't do Emerald side quest because you can't do it yet. We set out to silence God's Ark, Merkava, which was the epitome of offensive and defensive power, and then storm inside it. We initiated the operation to destroy Zohar. Hey, thanks. Can I go do other things? Yeah, I'm gonna do the Emeralda one. Bart's about to give it a suppository. Down it goes. Wait, is that a gear piloting a gear? That's hilarious. I no longer desire to replay this. That can't be! A secondary explosion? Oh no! I should have known better! What a miscalculation! The explosion was too big! It reacted with the main condenser right under the main cannon and induced a secondary explosion! How could I have been so stupid? You mean we overdid it? Why did I not realize it sooner? This means we might have... Oh no, Ellie! Oh my gosh, Ellie! What is it this time? Hey, Satan, what more is going to happen? Something is happening in the center of Merkava. What could it be? You probably stop after that and consider it beat. Fair enough. Of course, because there's gotta be more. Hey, it's Sin. Aw shit, it's going grayscale. I played Drakengard, I know what this is. At that time, the earth quaked and shook, and from the location where the Merkaba crashed, a giant object appeared. It was Deus' final form. The Merkaba was merely its vessel. Deus evolved through the use of Krellian's nanomachines into a planetary-scale weapon and began terraforming. It was attempting to convert this entire planet into a weapon. We retreated back to the base at the Snow Plains to form a new strategy. We decided to go back into Deus. Time was running out for us. Oh my god! Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da da. Da da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da da. Da da. Yeah, that's gonna be ingrained in my personality for the rest of my life. Okay. Alright, what cutscene awaits us now? Is that Tauntaun? Hey buddy, you need something? Hey, hang on a minute. I could buy all these, but I don't want to yet. Better you than me. I have a question. We're going into the final battle and you're charging me money. You're aware that money will have literally no meaning if we all die, right? Yahoo! Oh, Queen, what did you see with those eyes? The look of sorrow, as if you lost something. Within that there lies a kind of something I don't really care anymore. Am I inside Chevette right now? Did Chevette clash? I think Chevette crashed. Can I leave? I'd very much like to be gone. It's a different system from what the humans have been creating. In other words, it should be called a machine made by non-humans. Be quiet, sister! Please take that children elsewhere. You want the children to stand in the cold hallway? This is the warmest room, why can't they stay here? We're having a very important meeting, they're disturbing us. Please don't get so upset. I really appreciate that you're trying to protect us, but you know these people are the only ones who can change our fate. Don't you? That's great. I would very much like to leave, though. We're almost at the final boss. I'm not going to be streaming much longer, guys, so we'll finish this up tomorrow. But Faye, thanks for coming and hanging out for so long. The fuck do I get out of this place? Okay. Shit, no, get on that. Whew, that took forever. Aw, poor Hammer. Yeah, good. Shut up, buddy. I don't want to talk to you. Fucking hell, I don't care. Ah. Destruction was poured out into our entire world. Death poured on all living. It was fate, unavoidable fate. But this from the empty remains of the bar in the Imperial capital, Norton. The outside was damaged, so I had to change it. It was hard to get rid of the elegant old grain look. But anyway, why don't you think the new faux marble design is kind of groovy? Now if only I had an M-disc. You can listen to M-disc with this, but I gave my M-disc to the girlies at the old Imperial capital. It was a valuable premium defined with ether logic too, if only I had known. Hammer is dead. We killed Hammer. Ah, okay. Oh, I thought I had more than that. Huh. Alright. That I wish they had a thought of skipping cutscenes as a thing in this game. That would have been nice. Apparently I only had like 2. So 32 of those. $45,000, I'll take it. Okay. Yeah, 2,600 from that. Perfect. Shit. Okay, well, I'm getting rid of my hob jerky too. That was an accident. There's a reason I'm doing this. Don't worry. I'm not just fucking around right now. Well, I am a little, but there's a purpose to it. You're right. I'm just fucking with you guys. Only had one. Alright. Okay. Now that that's done. Yay! I have 520,000 gold. Let's go spend it. So next I'm going to use Faye, Satan, and who should be the third person? Who would you guys like the third gear to be? Emeralda? You want me to use Emeralda as the third one? Are you serious? Alright. That's fine. Okay. Here's the ethos. This what I'm looking for? I don't want to fight that. Thank you. It's not letting me in. It's not letting me in at all. Huh. No, I don't want to get into any fights. Ah, Jesus. Okay. I don't know what you are. I don't like you. I'm out of here. I am not in the right place, it looks like. This is apparently not it. Ah, there it is. There it is, we found it. There. I gotta bring Emeralda here, but the Times Captain said this is the base of this lighthouse is thousands of years old. It's sturdy, so they put the light on the top to make it a lighthouse, but nobody knows what's inside. I gotta bring Emeralda here, so I'm gonna do that tomorrow, but There is something I need to get while here. This is the city. The city we saw from Emerald's ruins. We've come a long way from there. Okay, yeah, I know that. Okay. Okay. We gotta go inside one of these buildings to find it. Shit, there's fights. Fuck! Sorry guys, we'll fight with you later. I just gotta find the building. The one building. Maybe it's in here? Let me see. One sec. It looks like we can get out of our gears and go in here on foot. Probably can, but I want to make sure we're going into the right building because I want to bring out Meralda. Is this right? This looks like it might be right. Maybe? Treasure. Okay, this isn't it. Okay, maybe it's in the other one. Damn it! Oh, 3 of these things. And we're out. Repels would have been great. I'm particularly looking for one particular shop, though. This is it. How do you like my shop? Pretty good, huh? It's Joe's shop, so of course it's all Joe brand. Ah, shit, I want items. So the purpose of my being here is to buy stuff from this dude. That's only 1,000 fuel though. Holy shit, that's really low. Yeah, you hit like a truck. There goes all my money. Alright. You know what? I should just bring Choo Choo. Alright, so that's what I wanted to show you guys before I was done for today. Tomorrow, we are going to do this side quest with Emeralda. And then we will hopefully go and beat the game. Looks like we can get out of our gears, and yeah, we know that fate. We are on foot at this moment. Fucking hell, god damn it. I don't want to fight, like... I can finish this cutscene. Well, we're not going to finish it today. I don't have time. I'm just going to leave this place, and then we will come back tomorrow. But, not to worry. I showed you guys what I wanted to show you. Now I gotta go make some money and save up and upgrade everyone else's gears. Alright, so as always, guys, thank you very much for viewing. It's a lot of fun today.